Okay, energy. Energy in SHM. So a simple kinetic energy is there. So wherever velocity is maximum, kinetic energy will be maximum. Wherever velocity will be more, kinetic energy will be more. Okay, wherever displacement is more, potential energy will be more. Okay, simple concepts. Okay, so here suppose x is equal to a sin omega t. Okay, velocity will be what? A omega cos omega t. So if we get such kind of situation, what we will do? No need to by heart anything. Okay, based on the situation, just apply and get the answer. Into what will happen? A square omega square cos square omega t. So this is one situation. If they give a particle is starting from mean position, we can have this kind of thing. If the particle is starting from extreme position, what will happen? If it starts from mean position, correct? Suppose start x is equal to a cos omega t, v is equal to a omega sin omega t minus dane. That minus will become plus. So in that case, this is going to become half m a square omega square sin square omega t based on the situation. See, now dear children, what is the formula of velocity? General formula. So this is general equation. So no need to have any worries. Simply what we can do, half into m into omega square into a square minus x square. Bas. Correct? Another thing is what? What is k? K is equal to, what is this? Spring constant. Spring pendulum varumbodhu, this will be spring constant. But the time we can say force constant. General cases general case, what is general case of SHM? F is equal to minus kx. A is equal to minus omega square x. So, this is nothing but what? Force constant. Force constant. Spring case, this is very much what? Spring constant. No problem with that. So, k is equal to m omega square. Suppose if this is one equation, one possible equation, this is another possible equation, this is another possible equation, fourth possibility, fifth possibility is what? 5 is equal to k is equal to half what? M omega square ku badala k into a square minus x square. Right. Now, where we get maximum velocity? V max at what position? Mean position then correct at mean position will have maximum velocity extreme at extreme velocity is 0 increase here it is going to be having maximum velocity, it will go to the other extreme. So here x is equal to 0. So consider that, and if you put in this equation as well as that equation, kinetic energy max is equal to half m omega square a square. Nothing. What? Just substituting Vmax or otherwise from this equation also we can put. So k is equal to half m omega square a square or half k into what? A square. So this is what the maximum kinetic energy. Okay, so when we have maximum kinetic energy, ipo suppose if a pendulum is swinging, if we consider this as reference, height is equal to 0, suppose if we are considering, or otherwise suppose if we consider, okay, this is swinging in between. So at this position, this is the original length of the spring. There is no strain, nothing, no spring, nothing is there. So what will be the potential energy at this point? U is equal to 0. U is equal to 0. So also we can say this kinetic energy maximum is equal to what? Total energy. Can we write like this? So these are the formulas for total energy also. Shall I raise this side? Okay, clear? Is confusion? Nandida? Allame puridilla? Nalla puridingla? Okay, clear, right? So next one is potential energy. Okay, done. So potential energy, right? Typical spring system that we can put here. So potential energy is equal to half k x square. Okay, force constant, if we put force constant here and the displacement here, that is also fit. Okay, perfect fit there. If we take spring constant and displacement there also, it is perfect fit. Okay, if we are considering the displacement from mean position a sine omega t, nothing wrong if we put half into k into a square sine square omega t. No need to by heart. Okay, based on the situation. If it is from mean position, suppose if it is starting from extreme position, a cos omega t, simply we can do u is equal to half into k a square cos square omega t. This is also fine. Now we can substitute what? U is equal to, instead of k we can put what? M omega square also. M omega square a square cos square omega t, or what? Based on this we can put half m omega square a square sin square omega also, based on the situation. Clear? Okay, fine. Now where we get the maximum displacement, there we are going to have maximum potential energy. So U max is going to be half k a square. U max or what? So same thing, same formula, half m omega square ax square. This is also what? Maximum potential energy. Okay, clear or what? So suppose if it is a simple pendulum, maximum kinetic energy, kinetic plus potential, okay, it is going like this, swinging, maximum potential energy plus kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy, potential plus kinetic, maximum potential energy, potential plus kinetic, maximum kinetic energy. Okay தானே? புரியுதா தங்கம்ஸ்? இல்லை நிதிஷ் புரியுதில்ல? தூங்கக்கூடாது நிதிஷ். இல்லை நிதிஷ் தூங்கலன்னு எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும். நிதிஷ் தூங்காதனால நிதிஷுக்கு கவலை வராது. தூங்கினாலே பாயிண்ட் பண்ணின்னு வச்சுக்கோ, அவருக்கு கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும் இல்லை? அதான் பல பேர் குடிக்கும். ஜெயஸ்ரீ தூங்குற மாதிரி இருந்தா யாரை கூப்பிடணும்? தேவான் போது மதுவை திட்டும், மது ஏன் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கு, சாரி இந்து ஏன் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்குன்னு சொல்லும். ஓகே, அதே மாதிரி தான் யார் தூங்குறா அவங்க பக்கம் யார் உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்காங்களோ அவங்கள தான் கூப்பிடும். ஸோ அதனால இப்போ போலீஸ் என்ன பண்ணும், ஏதாச்சும் லெஹல பிரச்சனை இருந்துச்சுன்னா போலீஸ் வில் பி ஃபயரிங் டுவர்ட்ஸ் த ஸ்கைஸில். எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு அலர்ட், ஒரு ஆளை பார்த்து சுட்டேன்னு வச்சுக்கோ, அவ்வளோதானே, பிரச்சனை தான். இதே மாதிரி தான் யாருக்குமே வரக்கூடாது, அதனால சும்மா பொதுவாக அங்கெல்லாம் சொல்லும். ஓகே, அப்போ புரியுதுல்லப்பா? மேக்ஸிமம் பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி, மேக்ஸிமம் கைனடிக் எனர்ஜி, மேக்ஸிமம் பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி. Okay, understood? Should we raise this? Okay, all these things are simple. Okay, all these things are simple. Certain things which we need to understand. Okay, now see, suppose if the time period of a simple harmonic motion is t. Time period of a simple harmonic motion is t. So if you consider a pendulum, okay, two extreme. So if it is starting from here, idukku enna time period t, correct or what? Satham vedum, you can also do t and all, then otherwise I will also sleep. Konjam satham podanume, correct தானே? No, அப்படிதானே? டெண்டர் ஏஜ் யூ ஷுட் என்ஜாய். உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் மனவலி டென்ஷனில் இருக்கக்கூடாது. சில பேர்த்துக்கிட்ட கேட்டால் பயங்கர டென்ஷன். ஐ யூஸ் டு ஆஸ்க், என்ன ஒய்ஃபுக்கும் குழந்தைங்களுக்கும் சாப்பாடு போடுறப்ப இதோ என்ன எதுக்கு டென்ஷன்? திஸ் ஏஜ் யூ ஷுட் ஜஸ்ட் பி ஹாப்பி, நோ அதர் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டிஸில் இது மட்டும் கவனிச்சா போதும். ஓகே, டியூ. ஸோ டைம் பீரியட் இஸ் டி. இப்போ பாருங்க, இங்கே மேக்ஸிமம் பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி இல்லையா? மேக்ஸிமம் பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி, maximum potential is repeated. Full simple harmonic motion is repeated in what? Potential energy repeated in what? So if the simple harmonic motion time period is t, then the time period of potential energy and kinetic energy will be what? T by 2. If its frequency is f, its frequency is going to be 2f. Suppose if the kinetic energy or potential energy change, if we consider as periodic, then what is happening? It is repeating in a time period of t by 2. Say for example 5 joule. This 5 joule will repeat after half time period. So inga vandu kinetic energy max. So inga boy, when it comes and returns back, kinetic energy is repeating. If the kinetic energy maximum is 5 joule, inga kinetic energy 4 joule, 3 joule, 1 joule, 0 joule, 1 joule, 2 joule, 3 joule, 4 joule, 5 joule. So it is repeating after half time period. So this is important. So if a simple harmonic motion, if its time period is capital T, then the potential energy and kinetic energy will have a time period of t by 2. Okay. If it is frequency, the frequency will be doubling. Clear? So this point is important. Okay. Okay, then suppose if the displacement is x is equal to a sin omega t, velocity is a omega cos omega t. Suppose if we find half m a square omega square cos square omega t, and if I try to find the potential energy, half into, instead of kx square da, half kx square da, half k then a square sin square omega t. So total energy is equal to kinetic energy plus energy. So if I add them, I will be getting half m omega square a square. Correct then? And what is the time period of this thing? What is the time total energy? இதெல்லாம் பார்த்து ஆராய்ச்சி செஞ்சு ரிசர்ச் எல்லாம் செஞ்சுட்டு சொல்லுங்க, நல்லா யோசிச்சுட்டு. What is the time period of total energy? T by 2. என்ன அஸ்லம் அவர்களே? எங்க கரெக்ட் தான், கான்ஸ்டன்ட். புரியுதுங்களா? ஓகே, அதுக்கு வந்து டைம் பீரியட் இல்லை, தட் இஸ் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் ஆல்வேஸ். டோட்டல் எனர்ஜி, கைனடிக் எனர்ஜி, பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி சேஞ்ச் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கும். டோட்டல் எனர்ஜி வில் பி கான்ஸ்டன்ட். ஒன்றும் தப்பு இல்லை, சொல்லணும், ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் வேணும். சும்மா சொல்லுங்க, நமக்குள்ள தானே. Okay, shall I raise this? Okay, see now potential energy will be maximum at left extreme and right extreme. So from there half correct ux relation you can see. So it will come like this and it will go like this. Okay, okay, so this is the potential energy curve. Okay, kinetic energy will be maximum at a mean position here x is equal to 0. So here kinetic energy will be maximum and kinetic energy will be minimum in the left extreme and in the right extreme. So sum of this value and sum of this value will be this value. Chuma, for example, suppose if this is chuma, just a number, okay, 8 joule na, suppose if this is 2 joule, this is going to be what? 6 joule. Okay, so this is U curve and this is K curve and this is going to be E. E will be always this. Okay, so energy distance graph. Suppose if you plot energy with the time, okay, both will be out of phase. Both will be out of phase. Always kinetic energy need not be like this. If kinetic energy is like this, potential energy will take this curve. Interchangeably also can happen. Total energy phase will be this line. Okay, that's it. Okay. Done. Question discussion. அடுத்தது 17 அங்கே இருக்கட்டும். 17 அங்கே இருக்கட்டும். Go to question number 18. Question number 18. A particle is executing SHM with a frequency f. With a frequency f. The frequency at which its kinetic energy changes into potential energy. And the answer, a particle is executing SHM, the frequency at which kinetic energy changes into potential energy 2f. Okay, ஞாபகம் இருக்குல்ல? Okay, just 2f. Question number 18 and option C. Okay, next question number 15. When the potential energy of a particle executing SHM is 1/4 of maximum value during the oscillation, the displacement from the equilibrium position in terms of amplitude is. So potential energy is half of the maximum, 1/4 of the maximum.
Even 18 question they are asking the kinetic energy changing into 4/2 will be coming, so 4f.
Suppose its frequency is f. Frequency is f. Time period is t. So one swing, time period t. Here potential energy is maximum. Here kinetic energy is maximum. Now what the thought we will be getting? This potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, number 1. So in time t, with the t/4 time, in t/4 time itself, potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. So obviously what should happen? The frequency of kinetic energy converting into potential energy, this must be what? 4f. Okay, இதுதான் நமக்கு வரும், இந்த thought தான் வரும். இப்போ now just extend. What they are saying is, if the frequency of a simple harmonic motion is f, now what is the frequency of converting kinetic energy into potential energy? இப்போ நம்ம full frequency check பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். We will check the full time period. Okay, so potential energy converted into kinetic energy 1, not kinetic energy into potential energy. Potential energy converted into kinetic energy. Kinetic energy converted into potential energy, should we count? No need. Kinetic into potential, no need. இப்போ இங்க here again potential energy. Now when it comes back within this span, within the frequency of simple harmonic motion or within the time period of simple harmonic motion, this potential energy is again converted into kinetic energy. Now kinetic energy is converted into potential energy. Should we count this? If we should take like this. Understood or what? Personally speaking, I was also, I am also a bit worried about this one, but I rechecked it. Now one source alone, from many sources I checked, they are counting the frequency in this manner. Okay, if you are really இப்போ உங்களுக்கு doubt இருந்துச்சுன்னா give me some time, I may revisit it again, I may ask again some senior teachers. Okay, then I can tell to you what we usually do. If something is very much worrying, we'll be discussing. Okay, so some more experienced people will be there, they may give better explanation, but this is how they have taken frequency. Okay, so for the time being you can be sure about this answer. Okay, this is not, I verified this, but generally we will be worried because this is happening. But if we take full time period t and frequency, we can count, it is changing twice. Clear or what? So this is genuine actually, but we namakku vandu bit worried about this. Okay, that's natural. Clear? Okay, I expected this doubt. Okay, done. Next question. Okay, what is the next question? Number 19 or 20? 19, yes. So 19 is according to potential energy is 1/4 of the maximum energy. So half m omega square x square, this is potential energy. This is equal to how much? 1/4 of half m omega square a square. This is the total energy. Maximum potential energy is also that, maximum kinetic energy is also that, total energy is also that. Now what is the question? We need to find the displacement. At what displacement potential energy is equal to 1/4 of the maximum energy? So half m omega square, all these will get cancelled off. So x is equal to a by 2. C. Clear? Done. Next question number 20. A particle of mass 10 grams is executing SHM with an amplitude of 0.5 meter and circular frequency of 10 radians per omega. The maximum value of force acting on the particle during the course of oscillation. எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்? m omega square a. So when acceleration is maximum force will be there. So F max is equal to mass into A max. So mass is given how much? 10 grams into 10 raised to minus 3. The units are Newton. So 10 raised to minus 3. So into what? Omega square A. Okay, into omega is given as 10 square into the amplitude is 0.5. So what is the answer? 0.5 Newton. D illaya? D dane? Okay. Question number 21. A body is moving in a room with a velocity of 20 meter per second perpendicular to two walls separated by 5 meters. Okay, there is no friction and collision with the wall are elastic. So the motion of the body is what? SHM. An answer ba? So just like a ball is hit on one wall, it is so there is no loss of energy. So it will go back. It will hit at the other end and it will again come back. So till the world ends, it is keep on hitting to and fro motion. So whether it is SHM or not. SHM nu solranga kai thookunga. SHM அல்ல அப்படி சொல்லுங்க, கை தூக்குங்க. நல்ல தைரியமா பால் பண்ணும்போது விக்கெட் LBW சான்ஸ் இருந்துச்சு, எப்படி அப்பீல் பண்ணும்? இப்படி தானே அப்பீல் பண்ணும், அவுட்டுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. அதே மாதிரி SHMனு சொல்லுங்க. முகேஷ், உங்களோட கருத்து என்ன? SHM இருந்தா என்ன, இல்லாட்டி என்ன? எனக்கு மன நிம்மதியா நான் இருந்துட்டு இருக்கு. அது SHM ஆகட்டும் இல்லாட்டி ஆகட்டும், என்ன? So how many of you say honestly not SHM? Too quite sure. அந்த பாப்பாவோட any other? அஸ்லம் அவர்கள், பரத், உதய், அவ்வளோதானா? என்ன not SHM? in not SHM. Answer is it is not SHM. நிம்மதியா அடிச்சு போயிட்டு தான் வந்துட்டு தான் இருக்கு. There is no force towards the center. That is only problem. கரெக்டா? SHM க்கு என்ன கண்டிஷன் இருக்குது? F is equal to minus kx இருக்குது. This should be in the mind. F is equal to minus kx. It is just moving just because no loss of energy. அதனால it is keep on moving like that. இங்க வந்து based on the displacement, no force increase, decrease, nothing is there. So this condition is not there. So not SHM. Obviously that is periodic. So answer is periodic but not simple harmonic. So question number 21, answer B. So these kind of situations they can give in many ways. I have in many questions, many places. In electrostatics also it can come many places. So you should be very careful whether it is driven by the force towards the center. Adu mattum paathunga. Okay, next question. Two particles execute SHM of same amplitude and frequency along the same straight line. They pass one another when in the opposite direction. When going in the opposite direction, each time their displacement is half of their amplitude. Each time when their displacement is half of their amplitude, the phase difference between them. Okay, so that is a good question. Can you try? Okay, question number 22. So here what is common? Their amplitude is same, frequency is same. And what they are asking is when their displacement is half of the amplitude, what is the phase? When the displacement is half of the amplitude, what is the phase? So what I am doing is y is equal to a sin omega t. I am taking another particle that also I am taking as y is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. I am going to take. phase difference is there, then I am going to replace y with a by 2 also now. Okay, now if you proceed like that, we will be getting the answer. Need to be a little bit careful. Okay, so a by 2, a
இது கேட்ட வந்து கைபேசி அதே மாதிரி இப்போ ஒமேகா வந்து கைபேசி இந்த ஒமேகா ப்ளஸ் 5 வந்து கைபேசி அப்புறம் இந்த ஒமேகா நான் சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணால் 5 0 சொல்லுவோம்.
என்ன ஆன்சர் வருது?
ஆப்ஷனே இல்லை. அப்படி இப்படி பண்ணக்கூடாது, ஏன் பண்ணக்கூடாது
சொல்கிறேன். Okay, see children, see y is equal to a sin omega t we are taking. Another one, it is going in the opposite direction. Y is equal to a sin omega t plus phi we are going to take. Now, each time their displacement is half of their amplitude. Okay, in the opposite direction they will be crossing each other. So at exactly half of the amplitude, what is the phase? Correct? That is the question. The phase difference between them. So amplitude a by 2 is equal to a sin omega t first thing. So there we get sin omega t is equal to 1 by 2. So sin omega t is equal to 1 by 2. So that time for the same angle, what is cos term? Cos omega t is equal to root 3 by 2. Correct? Understood or what? Now what we are going to do, now come this way. We are taking now the second equation. A by 2 is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. I am expanding this. After expanding, I have got cos omega t term. I have got cos omega t term. So that I am substituting here. Sin omega t I have, cos omega t also I have. Now after substituting, simplification process is there. Okay, half into 1 minus cos phi is equal to root 3 by 2 sin phi. So I am squaring this. Okay, so for simplification purpose, squaring this, after squaring this, I will have to cancel the terms. Now from here, what you are getting, just see this. Shall I erase this part? Have you copied this? Shall I erase that part? Okay, just copy till this.
What is the answer?
120.
Minus sin minus also 120. Another minus by this.
இது புரியல எனக்கு. I will do this. Just இது முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் எழுதி just will have to write and see pa. Otherwise I will not understand what you have written. Okay, அப்புறம் பார்க்குறேன். Okay, finished this one. See, after finishing this, you should try your own method also. Okay, this is the direct method. Okay, using logic in simple harmonic motion, we will get lot of other methods. Okay, in 2 to 3 lines we can finish. Okay, so try on your own also. Clear? Shall I erase this thing? Okay. Right, so 1 minus 2 cos square phi. Here cos only, right? Okay. 1 minus 2 cos phi. Okay, thank you. Right. 1 minus cos phi. Okay. Minus. Okay, leave it. We will get actually cos square phi when this phi minus 3 cos square phi, when you bring to this side, we will be getting 4 cos square phi, 4. Okay, minus 2 cos phi minus 2 is equal to 0. So this is the form we will be getting. If you further deduce, we will be getting what? 2 cos square phi minus cos phi minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, now if we simplify this, we will be getting cos phi is equal to 1 and minus 1 by 2. Cos phi is equal to 1, we will be getting cos phi is equal to minus 1 by 2 also will be getting. So either cos phi means this could be phi can be 120 degree. Okay, so which is available in the option? 120 degree is available in the option, so we can take this as option D. Okay, I will repeat the method once again. I have taken the first one. I equated amplitude by 2. Displacement is equal to A by 2 is equal to A sin omega t. I found sin omega t is equal to 1 by 2. When sin omega t is equal to 1 by 2, cos omega t is what? Root 3 by 2. Okay, if this is 30 degree, this is going to be 60 degree. Now, I take the second equation. I expanded this. After expanding, I will substitute this value. I will be substituting this value also. So whatever I am getting, I will be simplifying this. I will be getting an equation. I am solving this. I will be getting either phi value as 0, that is cos phi is equal to 1, or cos phi is equal to minus 1 by 2. So from this it is possible to get two answers, 0 degree and 120 degree. Since in the option only 120 is there, we have taken that. Clear? Okay. அடுத்தது இதுக்கும் அதே மாதிரி போட்டிருக்காங்க, மைனஸ் சைனோட போட்டிருக்காங்க, ஆப்போசிட் டைரக்ஷன் இருக்கிறதுனால. புரியுதா நான் போட்டிருக்கேன்? அப்போது இது வந்து மைனஸ் ஹாஃப். See, suppose if it is moving, இது வந்து இங்க வந்திருக்குது number 1, இது number 2. When number 1 is moving in this direction, number 2 is moving in this direction, still displacement is what? X only. Moving in the opposite direction doesn't mean that this is positive and this is negative. Displacement we used to measure from mean position. If you take one and the other one, if you measure it minus x will be cancelled out. So either we should take both plus or we should take both minus, because both the things should be on the same side in order to cross each other. Just if you take plus and minus in the opposite order, the problem is like this will be here, negative is taken, no, this second board will be here, so this is not crossing. Question number 20. Okay, so we will continue from question number 23 in the handout. Shabiri ഒരു handout office nu vaanchoto ipo onnu share cheyido. Okay, the acceleration of a particle performing SHM is A is equal to 12 centimeter per second square. Okay, 12 centimeter per second square at a distance of 3 centimeter from the mean position. So at a distance of 3 centimeter from the mean position, the acceleration is 12 centimeter per second square. What is its time period? What is its time period? So acceleration is given, displacement is given. They are asking what is the time period. So A is equal to omega square into x. This is the formula. So from this, what we can do? A is equal to A by x is equal to 4 pi. So what we can do? Root edilama. Omega square is equal to A by x. So omega is equal to root A by x. 2 pi by t is equal to root A by x. So இங்கிருந்து time t is equal to 2 pi into root x by a. So simplify this, we'll be getting the answer. So 2 pi into root of, answer is given based on numerical value da. So what is x? 3 divided by 12. Okay, so 2 pi by 2 and pi seconds la. Yes, option D. Option D. Option D. Clear? Another question palama. Any doubt, anyone? Comfortable? Okay. A particle of mass 10 gram is describing SHM along a straight line period 2 seconds. So mass is given 10 gram, time period is given 2 seconds, amplitude is equal to 10 centimeter. So its kinetic energy, okay, when it is 5 centimeter from the equilibrium position, that is displacement is equal to 5 centimeter, what we need to find? Kinetic energy. Okay, already you might have done, no? So what is the formula for kinetic energy? Into v square dane. So that is nothing but a square minus x square. Mass, the options are in ergs, so we need not convert centimeter into meter and all. Okay, keep the centimeter itself and please do. And this is going to be 4 pi square divided by 4 into a square. 10 square minus 5 square. Answer varudhu. D option. C. 375 pi square ergs. Option C. Option C. Okay, then. Okay, right? Jansi, Nandita. Okay, Nitish, able to get? Right. Question number 25. A body executing SHM has a maximum acceleration equal to 24 meter per second square and a maximum velocity 16 meter per second. The amplitude of simple harmonic motion. So A max enappa? A max is what? Minus omega square A. V max omega square into root of A square minus x square. So this is 0. So this is going to be what? Omega square A. So this is given as, and question 24, and this is going to be 16. Correct, Appa? Okay, so what we can do? Simply if we divide 20, I am doing 26. சரி பரவாயில்ல, இது முடிச்சிடலாம். So 26. A body executing SHM has a maximum acceleration of 24 meter per second square. Then that's 26. Okay, 26. Right, so omega square a is equal to 24 and the maximum velocity is omega into a, correct then? Omega into a, so this is 16. So what we can do, just we will divide minus omega square a divide by omega a is equal to 24 divided by 16. So we will be getting omega is equal to how much? 3 by 2. Omega is equal to 3 by 2. What we need to find? The amplitude. So put in any formula. So omega a is equal to 16. So a is equal to 16 into 2 by 3, 32 by 3 meters. This is the amplitude. Clear? Done? Okay. Shall we do next problem? Is okay then? Shah? Comfortable? Okay pa? Sudarshan? 27. 20? 24 போடணுமா? What, which is question number 25? Okay. Total energy of the body executing SHM is E. Then the kinetic energy when the displacement is half of the amplitude. So kinetic energy is half m omega square a square minus x square. This is what is kinetic energy. So this is same as kinetic energy when the displacement is half of the amplitude. Right, so this is going to be half of the amplitude means a square by 4. So this is same as total. Okay, fine. Right, so this is going to be half m omega square a square minus half m omega square a square by 4. So what is this? Half m omega square is what? Half m omega square into a square is what? Total energy then. This is total energy. So this is 1 minus 1 by 4 we can say. And this is nothing but 3 by 4 into half m omega square a square. So that is 3 by 4 into E. Done. Question number C is the option C. Option C is the answer for that question. Correct the name. അടുത്തത് question number 27. ഇതെല്ലാം പുരിഞ്ഞില്ല everyone? This one? Okay, question number 27. A body executing the displacement of an oscillating particle varies with time according to the equation y is equal to sin pi by 2 t by 2 plus 1 by 3. Okay, the maximum acceleration of the particle. Maximum acceleration of the particle. Option D. Okay, so what is the standard form? A sin omega t. A sin omega t. So from this, what is the amplitude? Amplitude is equal to 1. what we need to find the maximum acceleration. So A max is equal to omega square into A. Now from this, suppose if we write this in the standard form, what we will be getting? What is actually omega? Y is equal to sine pi by 4 into t plus pi by 6. This is the equation. Correct, Dane? So if from this we can write pi by 4 is the omega. Now from here, pi by 4 all square into 1, we will be getting pi square by 16. So if we simplify this, we will be getting 0.62 centimeter per second square. Option D. Okay. Okay, clear? Everything based on the concept which we have discussed. Nothing is new. Next question. Potential energy of a particle executing SHM at a distance from the mean position is proportional to another C done direct half kx square. Question number 29. Okay, the kinetic energy and potential energy of a particle executing SHM will be equal when the displacement is A by root 2. Always A by root 2. If you want, you can do and verify also. Potential energy will be equal to kinetic energy. So half m omega square a square minus x square. So this is kinetic energy, half m omega square into x. This is what is potential energy. So kinetic energy is equal to potential energy. So at what displacement? X is what we need to find. So half m omega square will be cancelled out. Here x square will come. So 2x square is equal to x square is equal to a square by 2, x is equal to a by root 2. Remember this value, children. Potential energy will be equal to kinetic energy at a displacement a by root 2. Clear? The phase of a particle executing SHM is pi by 2 when it has the phase of the particle executing SHM will be pi by 2 when it has maximum velocity. Maximum velocity means mean position. So is it possible at a mean position phase will be pi by 2? Possible? No, right? Puriyudungala question? Puriyala. The phase of a particle executing SHM is pi by 2 when it has pi by 2 phase cos omega t podumbodu upper position extreme position புரியுதுங்களா? So ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் வந்து maximum velocity இருக்கும்போதும் கேட்குறாங்க. So when it has maximum velocity, the particle is at a mean position. So that time phase is 0. So option A wrong. Maximum acceleration. Maximum acceleration is possible when it has maximum force. So maximum force எப்போ? Extreme position இருக்கும்போது தான் maximum force, maximum acceleration எல்லாமே. F is equal to minus kx தானே. So at maximum displacement, force will be maximum. So இங்க இருக்கும்போது தான் F max, A max, இங்க இருக்கும்போது V max எல்லாமே A, x is equal to A, here x is equal to 0. இங்க இருக்கும்போது phi is equal to pi by 2, இங்க இருக்கும்போது phi is equal to 0 ன்னு சொல்லலாம். Okay, so maximum acceleration னு சொல்றது கரெக்ட் தான். B is correct. Okay, C பார்க்கலாம். maximum energy எங்க? எல்லா இடங்களிலும் என்ன? constant தான். That option is meaningless. Option D, when displacement is maximum. இல்ல அங்க கொடுக்கல. Option D is nothing but when displacement is maximum. When displacement is maximum na inga thane. When x is equal to x max is equal to A. Correct? So option D is also correct. Option B and option D both are correct. Clear? When force is maximum, when acceleration is maximum, when displacement is maximum. அடுத்தது next question number 31. The displacement of a particle moving in SHM at any instant is A sin omega t. Okay, after t is equal to t by 4, என்ன answer பா? t is equal to t by 4. சொல்லுங்க. minus A is equal to minus omega square, minus omega square A கொடுத்திருக்குல்ல. So this is acceleration. Acceleration is equal to minus omega square into amplitude. So at a time t is equal to t by 4 தான் கேட்டிருக்கு. Sin omega t means it is starting from mean position. So when it reaches the extreme, right extreme, the time taken will be t by 4. இங்க வரும்போது t by 4, இங்க போகும்போது t by 4, திருப்பி வரும்போது என்ன? t by 4. So total time period is t na, from mean position to extreme position போற வரைக்கும் t by 4 time தான் தேவை. So extreme position எப்பவுமே வந்து maximum acceleration தான். So if we get that idea, easily we will be able to mark this. Correct தானே? All of you? Okay, question number 32. The particle of mass m is hanging vertically by an ideal spring of force constant K. If it is made oscillate vertically, total energy is okay, total energy is D. Differential equation of SHM. Differential equation of SHM. Okay, differential equation of SHM. Differential equation of SHM. So here we know acceleration is proportional to minus x square. Correct? Why? Because force is equal to minus kx. F is equal to F by m. So just it will follow, simply acceleration will follow force. So A is directly proportional to minus x square. So what is the formula of acceleration? Minus omega square x. Minus omega square x. This acceleration is also d square x divided by d square. So this is equal to omega square x, and we can write d square x divided by dt square. So what is the relation between k and omega? K is equal to m omega square, and we can write omega square is equal to k by m. So putting this one here, we can write d square x divided by dt square minus k by m into x is equal to what? 0. Correct or? So note it down.
A is proportional to minus x.
Is okay. Okay, so this is what is differential equation of SHM. This is what is differential equation of SHM. Okay, done. So this is the differential equation of simple harmonic motion. Shall I erase this part? Okay. Now what we are studying is linear SHM, linear simple harmonic motion. What we are studying now, linear simple harmonic motion. So instead of doing like this is simple harmonic motion, but exactly speaking, if it is a straight line to and fro motion, that is simple harmonic motion. In the case of simple pendulum, it is not exactly simple harmonic motion, because it is not pakka to and fro. It has circular motion. But since the angle of swing is very less, the angle of swing is going to be very less, we consider simple pendulum motion is also as simple harmonic motion. Now, instead of this one, if it comes like this, instead of this one, if it rotates like this, okay, or like this, that is called angular simple harmonic motion. So just like in the case of rotational motion, what we do for linear displacement, we have angular displacement. For linear velocity, we have angular velocity. For linear acceleration, we will have angular acceleration. For mass, we have moment of inertia. For force, we have everything, equivalent things are there. So that if we study like this, circular motion will become nothing for us. Just like here, if it is omega square, correct or what? Here if we have P is equal to mv, here we are L is equal to I omega. So everything, if we compare and study, whatever equivalent is there in the circular motion, just place it and get the answer. Correct or what? Same way, here also, if we have linear SHM, we have here angular SHM. Correct? So one by one we will write, and we will write the equivalent there. Okay? So here anyway we know, so that things are going to be there easy. So first thing is, force is equal to minus kx. Restoring force is equal to minus kx. Bharat, endri Bharat endri, mogam kalitu va, pallu valakkanumna poi valakkumonga. Bharat endrichtingla? Paravala. Set. Stivak, Nitish, Aslam avargale ellaru okay da? Right. எல்லாம் இருக்கிறதா, நானே செஷன் தொடங்கும்போதே தூங்கிட்டு தான் தொடங்கினேன். அதோட எஃபெக்ட் தான் நம்ம இருக்கிற அன்பு இருக்கும்போது என்னன்னா எல்லாமே ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும்னு தோணும்ல, அதுதான். ஓகே, ஸோ எஃப் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு மைனஸ் கேஎக்ஸ். இனி இந்த நூற்றாண்டிலே தூங்க மாட்டேன் அந்த நபர். இனி ஆங்குலர் எஸ்ஹெச்எம்முக்கு வந்து இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் ஃபோர்ஸ் வாட் ஷுட் வி ரைட்? டார்க். ஸோ டார்க் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? இங்க ஃபோர்ஸ் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் இருக்கும்போது அங்க என்ன இருக்கும்? டார்க் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் c theta bus over minus f is equal to kx, their torque is equal to minus c theta. Okay, அவ்வளவுதான். Now 2 what is acceleration? Acceleration is equal to minus omega square x. Now தூங்கிட்டு இருந்தபோது என்ன எழுதணும்? இங்க omega x square தானே எழுதணும். I was sleeping. அதே மாதிரி தான் சில வண்டியெல்லாம் ஓட்டுற பார்த்தா I was sitting once, KSRTC driver, looked at him, he is sleeping. தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கு, இப்படியெல்லாம் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்குது, பிரேக் போட வேண்டியது பிரேக் போட்டுட்டு இருக்கு, கியர் எல்லாம் மாத்திட்டு இருக்கு, எவ்ரிதிங் இஸ் ஹேப்பனிங். பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தால் ஒரு கொஞ்சம் நேரத்தில் ஹீ வேக் அப். ஸோ கொஞ்சம் பயம் மாறிடுச்சு. அது வரைக்கும் கொஞ்சம் நேரம் ஹி வாஸ் ஸ்லீப்பிங், ஹி வாஸ் டிரைவிங். அதே மாதிரி போர்டில் இதெல்லாம் நடக்கும், நம்மளும் தூங்கிட்டு தான் இருக்கு. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் பெரிய பாவம் கிடையாது. பாவம் மக்கள் ராத்திரி ஃபுல்லாக படிச்சுட்டு. ஸோ ஒமேகா அண்ட் கே அண்ட் and omega k and m, what is the relation? Omega is equal to root of k by m. So அப்படி போடும்போது we can write k by m into x. Correct தானே? So இங்க what we can write here? Linear acceleration, here angular acceleration. So this is equal to minus omega square into theta, or otherwise minus k badala c divide by moment of inertia into theta. எல்லாமே clear தானே? Fine, right. So whatever linear, equivalent is circular, right? Next one, d square x by dt square plus k by m into what? X is equal to 0. Our differential equation of SHM. Correct தானே? Okay, இங்க என்ன எழுதலாம்? d square theta by dt square plus theta is equal to 0. Correct தானே? இப்போ we have written here omega is equal to k by m. Omega is equal to k by m. அதுவும் எழுதலாம், தப்பில்லை. So omega is equal to root of k by m. இங்க omega is equal to root of c by I. C by I. Fifth point, t is equal to 2 pi into root of m by k. So here t is equal to 2 pi into root of I by c. Okay, now again we'll do some problems, then we will move to the last topic. Time period is there after this. So what is the next question number? Okay then, question number யாருமே பதில் சொல்றது இல்ல. 33. Question number 33. Question number 33, and then what question is that, Pa? A particle moves such that its acceleration a is given by a is equal to minus bx, whereas x is the displacement from equilibrium position and b is the constant. What is the period of oscillation? So a is equal to minus omega square x. This is the standard formula. Then so just by comparing this we will be getting omega square is equal to b. Correct dane? Omega square is equal to b. So omega is equal to root b. Okay, so time period is equal to 2 pi by omega 2 pi by root b. Option B, right. Question number 34. Question number 34. The equation of motion of a particle is d square y by dt square, d square y by dt square plus ky is equal to 0, where k is a positive constant. The time period of the motion is given by. The time period of the motion is given by. So here, what is the standard equation? D square y by dt square plus k by m into y is equal to, what is the value of m? 1. என்ன கேட்டிருக்கு? Time period. So t is equal to 2 pi by omega is equal to 2 pi by into m by k. So 2 pi into root of 1 plus over C. Okay, next question. Equation of SHM of particle, question number 35, is given as a plus 16 pi square x is equal to what? 0. Adallaya. Question number edu sonninga? 35. Question number 17 miss ஆயிருக்குல்ல. Go to question number 17 pa. Question number 17. Question number 17. Okay. So this is the equation of SHM. So this A is acceleration. So we can write d square x by dt square plus k by m into x is equal to 0. This is the standard equation. Okay. So இங்க இருந்து என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்? Time period t we need to find. Correct. So t is equal to 2 pi into root of m by k. M by k. So here k by m, in the place of k by m, what is available? 16 pi square. K by m is equal to 16 pi square. This is what is available. So time period is equal to root of m by k means root of 1 by 16 pi square. So this will become 4 and that pi also will be cancelled off. So this is going to be 1 by 2 seconds. 1 by 2 seconds. That is the answer. Okay, clear? Next is question number 35. Question number 35. Okay. The velocity of a particle in SHM at position x1 and x2 are v1 and v2 respectively. Determine the value of time period and amplitude. So anga option edum kodukala. So option edum kodukalena, just we will be doing a simple derivation and we will make a formula. So based on that formula, if they ask this question, we will be able to substitute and get the answer. Okay, so that is the idea. Question number 35. Okay, so x1 at position x1 v1 is the velocity, at position x2 v2 is the velocity. Okay, at x1 displacement v1 is the velocity, at x2 displacement v2 is the velocity. Correct தானே? இந்த இதுக்கு என்ன சொல்லணும்? ஜுரமா, தும்மலா, இருமல். தமிழ் தெரியாது இப்போ. So at x1 displacement v1 is the velocity, தங்கம். x2 displacement v2 is the velocity. Rocky, correct தானே? Okay, so இங்க வந்து velocity, we need to find the time period and amplitude. We need to find the time period and amplitude. So v is equal to omega into root of a square minus x. So this is the basic formula connecting velocity and displacement. Now what we will do, we will put v1, v1 square is equal to omega square into a square minus x1 square. So in that question they have given no amplitude is same, that is it is the velocity of a single particle. A single particle's SHM is what is considered there, or single part oda SHM. So obviously amplitude will be same. So v1 square is equal to omega square into a minus x1 square. This is one equation. Same way omega square into a square minus x2 square, second equation. One thing children, just 1 minus 2, please do 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2, can you do along with me? So v1 square minus v2 square is equal to omega square. So what all things will be cancelled off there? A will be cancelled off, correct or what? Omega square a square minus omega square x1 square minus omega square a square plus omega square x2 square. So v1 square minus v2 square is equal to what will happen? Omega into x2 square minus x1 square varuma? Correct. So from this omega is equal to root of v1 square minus v2 square divided by x2 square minus x1 square. So this is the angular frequency of the system. Okay, this is the angular frequency of the system. If they give x1 displacement, v1 velocity, x2 displacement, v2 velocity. Inge, suppose if we need to find the time period, this is going to be what? 2 pi by omega. So t is equal to 2 pi into what? Root of x2 square minus x1 square divided by v1 square minus v2 square. Remember this? Completed? So if you remember this, it is easy to solve. Otherwise, even simplification itself will take lot of time. Okay. Suppose if you have completed this, I can erase. This erase pantuma? Shall I? See children, now in order to find the amplitude, what we will do? We will do 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2. 1 is what? v1 square is equal to omega square into a root of a square minus x1 square. So likewise you can do v1 square divided by v2 square is equal to omega will be cancelled off. So a square minus x1 square divided by a square minus x2 square. Okay, so cross multiply v square a square minus v1 square x2 square is equal to v2 square a square minus v2 square into x1 square. Clear? Now from this, what we need actually amplitude. So v1 square a square minus v2 square a square, bring it this side, and here it is going to be v1 square x2 square minus v2 square x1. So amplitude is equal to root of v1 square x2 square minus v2 square x1 square divided by what? v1 square minus v2 square. This is the amplitude. Okay, done. So can you do question number 38? Hmm? 36 பண்ணலாம். இப்போ வந்து 38. Next question 36 தான். இது முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் அங்க போலாம். Okay. அதெல்லாம் பண்ணலாம் கொஞ்சம் கழிச்சு. இப்போ 38. So this question is a body executing SHM has its velocity 10 cm per second and 7 cm per second when its displacement from mean position is 3 cm and 4 cm. Calculate the length of the path. Calculate the length of the path. எப்படி போடலாம்? இந்த formula தானே? So use this formula. A is equal to root of, so v1 square into x2 square 4 square minus v2 square is 7 square into x1 square is 3 square divided by v1 square minus v2 square. So 10 square minus 7 square. How much you are getting? You should get 4.76 approximately, need not be very accurate, somewhere around. Now what is the length of the path? Length of the path is actually 2 into amplitude, so 2 into 4.76 9.52 centimeter will be getting. Clear or what? So using this formula we can find amplitude, and amplitude, double the amplitude is what is length of the path. Okay. Next is question number 36. Question number 36. Okay. A particle performing SHM is found at its equilibrium position at t is equal to 1 second and found to have a speed of 0.25 meter per second at t is equal to 2 seconds. Okay, so question number 36. If the period of oscillation is 8 seconds, calculate the amplitude of oscillation. So a particle is performing SHM, it is found at its equilibrium position at t is 1 second. So inga vandu the particle started from extreme position or mean position? Mean position anga potirka equilibrium position sollirka. Equilibrium position la vandu time t is equal to 1 dane, time t is equal to 0 dane starting, t is equal to 1 la irundhu aarambikalam irukka. T is equal to 1 la equilibrium position la irukku. So adala equilibrium position la start panni pandranga, there is no mention that it is starting from equilibrium position, correct ah? அப்படி சொல்ல முடியாது. இனி extreme position la start பண்ணிருக்கான்னு ஏதாச்சும் இண்டிகேஷன் இருக்கா? Nothing is there. Okay, correct தானே? So what we can do? Question number 36. So if we need to find the equation, we will have to write like this: x is equal to a sin omega t plus phi. A sin omega t plus phi. இப்படி தான் எழுத முடியும், கரெக்டா? இனி that time t is equal to 1 equilibrium position இருக்குன்னு தெரியும். அப்புறம் வேற என்ன டேட்டா இருக்குது? They have given velocity at a time t is equal to 2 seconds. That is also given. So from this what we can do? This is 0. This is equal to a sin omega into 1. Omega into 1. இங்க இது கொடுத்திருக்குல்ல time period. 8 seconds is the time period. So we can put 2 pi by 8 into 1 plus 5. This we can give. So what we can find from here? Sin pi by 4 plus 5 is equal to 0. So sin 0 எப்போ வரும்? Pi by 4 plus 5 is equal to என்ன வரணும்? 0. Sin 0 is equal to 0 தானே? So from there we can say that phi is equal to minus pi by 4. That is one data. Okay, next condition is about velocity. So v is equal to a omega cos omega t plus phi. V is equal to a omega cos omega t plus phi. Okay, so is given as 0.25 at t is equal to 2 seconds. So 0.25 is equal to a into 2 okay irukattum a omega cos into omega t is 2 pi by 8 into at 0.25 epo at t is equal to 2 seconds plus phi is given. So let us substitute here pi by 4. Correct or what? Okay then. So from this we can easily find the amplitude. Omega also we know 2 pi by t then 2 pi by 8. So 0.25 is equal to a omega into. So what about this? So this is cos pi by 2 minus pi by 4. So this is half minus cal, half minus 1 by 4th. So this is going to be cos 1 by 4. So 0.25 is equal to a omega into cos pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 evlo 1 by root 2 dane 45 degree. So 0. Into root 2 is equal to a. Inga vandu omega podumbodhu this is going to be 2 pi. Inge by 8 போடுறதுக்கு பதிலா இங்க we will put. So this is what is so 8 into 0.25 என்ன எவ்வளோ 2 தான். So this and this can be cancelled. So amplitude is root 2 by pi. So whatever we have studied about displacement, about velocity, இதெல்லாம் வந்து கிளப் பண்ணி கூட இந்த மாதிரி questions வரலாம். Okay. எல்லாரும் டயர்ட் தானே? எனக்கு அதுதான் வேணும். நல்லா ரொம்ப நாளாக யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கு எப்படி உங்களை தொந்தரவு பண்ணலாம், எப்படி உங்களை டயர்ட் பண்ண வைக்கலாம். ஏன்னா ஈவினிங் போகும்போது டவுட் அது இதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரே ப்ராப்ளம் தான். கிளாஸ்லேயே முடிச்சுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, அப்புறம் சாயந்தரம் வீட்டுக்கு போனதுக்கப்புறம் டவுட்டே கேட்க வர மாட்டேன், போய் தூக்கம்தான். அதனால மேக்ஸிமம் ஏதோ ஒரு மற்றவங்களை கொஞ்சம் தொந்தரவு கொடுக்கும்போது நமக்கு ஒரு திருப்தி வருது இல்லை, ஒரு தெரியாத ஒரு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்ஷன். இதை அழிக்கலாமா? shall I erase this? ஒரு சில பேருக்கு நைட்டு தூக்கம் இல்லையாமா, ஏன்னா பகல் ஃபுல்லாக தூங்கி கிளாஸில் தூங்கிட்டு நைட்டு தூக்கமே இல்லை. நீட் கோச்சிங் எல்லாம் முடிச்சு போகும்போது ஸ்லீப் பேட்டர்னு மாறிடும். Shall I erase this? Okay, next question. Question number 37. Okay, so a particle is executing a system given by a sin omega t plus phi. Okay, so x is equal to a sin t plus phi. The initial displacement of the particle is 1 centimeter and initial velocity is 5 centimeter per second. Okay va? பை தானே? பை தானே சொன்னேன். ஓ அப்படியா? சின்ன மிஸ்டேக் தானே, அதுக்கு மெரட்டி பரவாயில்ல. ஓ இனிஷியல் டிஸ்பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் இஸ் 1 centimeter, initial velocity is 5 centimeter per second. Find the amplitude of the motion and initial phase of the particle. Okay, in the phi we need to find out. Correct or what? So right. So what they have given, initial displacement of the particle. So at the time t is equal to 0, initial displacement is given as 1 centimeter. So 1 is equal to a, இது என்ன ஆகும்? 0 ஆயிடும். So a sin phi. Correct தானே? So that is one equation we will be getting. 1 is equal to a sin phi. Okay, இருக்கட்டும். அடுத்த இது என்னன்னா இனிஷியல் வெலாசிட்டி கொடுத்திருக்குது. So t is equal to 0. What is velocity, papas and puppies? a pi cos pi t plus phi. correct done. So that we can write here, what is velocity given? Pi centimeter per second. So pi is equal to a pi, inga we will be 0, t is equal to 0. So this will become adu pogum, inga enna agum, cos phi varum 2 varum, correct ah? So now what we can do, modala enna kandupidikalam, வேணா இது ஈஸியாக கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். 5 initial phase directly we can find 1/2. So 1/2 is equal to what? இங்க பை இந்த பை கேன்சல் ஆகுமா? So sin phi divided by cos phi is equal to what? Tan phi is equal to என்னப்பா? 1. So phi என்ன வரும்? Phi is equal to 45 degree இல்லனா pi by 4. So that is done. இனி அடுத்து என்ன? What is the amplitude? Amplitude எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்? First equation. இது first equationல போட்டு சரியில்லை. So once if we find this, 1 is equal to a sin 45. So a is equal to root 2. கரெக்டா நானும் நீங்க கரெக்டா தான் சொன்னீங்க, கரெக்டா தான் சொன்னீங்க. ஓகே, அடுத்த கொஸ்டின் போலாமா? அடுத்த கொஸ்டின் போலாமா? போடுங்க. கொஸ்டின் நம்பர் 38 முடிஞ்சுதா? அப்போ 39 அது முடியல. இன்னைக்கு லஞ்ச் பிரேக் கொஞ்சம் கம்மி, அதனால கொஞ்சம் கிளாஸ் எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் ஆகுது. உங்களுக்கு கம்மியாக வேணும்னா என்ன நிறைய சாப்பிடுவீங்க, வெளியே கொண்டு போய் okay. See children, question number 39. Okay, so can you do that? அது போடலாமா? ஹோம்வொர்க்கா? Time a particle undergoes simple harmonic motion, okay, having time period t. Okay, time period t. Find the time taken in 3/8 oscillation. Find the time period. Find the time period to complete 3/8 oscillation. 3/8 full oscillation க்கு எவ்வளவு டைம்? t. இப்ப 3/8 oscillation க்கு எவ்வளவு டைம்? எவ்வளோ? based on t. Five t by 12. hint is இப்போ இப்படி போய் just coming to extreme, another extreme, coming to mean position. This entire process takes total time t. So just to move to one extreme position, t by 4 time it will take. Correct or what? So I can say time to complete 1 by 4 oscillation. Time to complete 1 by 4 oscillation is equal to what? T by 4. T by 4. So suppose இங்க இருந்து போய் so 1 by 4 க்கு T by 4. இப்போ along with the 1 by 4, if we add how much oscillation, I mean 1 by 2 oscillation, 1 by 4 oscillation, 1 by 6 oscillation சொல்லும்போது அதே மாதிரி what I should add with this so that I will be getting 3 by 8, 1 by 2. So what we need to understand, for 1 by 2 oscillation means again amplitude by half. Again to get to 1 by 2 oscillation means to cover amplitude by half oscillation, how much time is required? Based on capital T, add with this. Okay, so time to complete A by 2 oscillation is equal to what? A by 2. We'll have to write the equation. Suppose, see from here what, see inga irundhu we are starting from one extreme illaya, we are taking to the extreme, then we will have to go to the half. This is what is actually 3 by 8 oscillation. So started from the extreme A cos omega t we are doing. Correct or what? Appadi edukala. So A by 2 is equal to omega t. So from this we will have to find the capital small t, how much time is taken. So that is the idea. So if we cancel this, what we will be getting? Cos omega t is equal to 1 by 2. So what will be the t? What is the t? 2 pi by t into t is equal to how much? Half we will be getting for what? Pi by 6. So pi cancel. So t is equal to t by 12. Is it correct? T by 12 varudhu illaye. This pi by 3. This is pi by 3. So this is going to be t by 6. So total time is 1 by 4. 1 by 8. This 1 by 8. Is it 1 by 8? 1 by 8. Okay, so this is going to be 1 by 8 now. What we should do? 1 by 8 da, 1 by 8 of the oscillation. So A by 2 okay, just then find for 1 by 8 oscillation, time for 1 by 8 oscillation, how much? The time taken for 1 by 8 oscillation is how much? So if I do this, I will be getting, for half I will be getting t by 6. For half I will be getting t by 6. Now for 3 by 8 oscillation, for 3 by 8 oscillation, what should I do? A A by 2.
So it will stop on that side. A by 2. It will come and it will go halfway. That's 3 by 8.
3 by 8. Yes.
It will not come here, sir.
No need to come here. Half. Then.
Sir, it will not cross the mean position, sir.
Then.
In this side it will be A by 2.
Here, okay, here itself A by 2 from here. Then how it is going to become 3 by 8? How it will become 3 by 8? See, we need to find the time taken for 3 by 8 oscillation. 1 by 4 is ready. How to find the remaining things?
3 by 8 means if the particle starting from here is going like this 1 by 4, 1 by 4, half, and 3 by 4 is half actually. But half of 3 by 4 will be 3 by 8. So here it says stop sir.
Okay, so 1 half of 1 by 4.
1 by 4.
1 by 4. Okay. From here, from here it should start. 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Then now in this process it is half. Now okay, now
That is 3 by 4. Completely 3 by 4. 3 by 4 half only 3.
no enga varaikum 3 by 4
Half of that.
inga now it is here. From here
Half of that distance.
till this.
Half.
So this is only half. This full வந்து 1 by 4 தானே. So 1 by 4 ஓட half. Okay. So 1 by 8. This is what you are saying. Okay. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 8. This is 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4. Then 1 by 4 ஓட half na 1 by 8 இங்க வரைக்கும். இது மூணும் சேர்க்கும்போது 3 by 8 வருமா? வருதா? Discuss, no worries, you should think. Anbu, over your explanation, you want to add something? No, think on this.
This is 1 by 4, sir.
இது start பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
From mean position to amplitude.
Okay,
Right.
wait. Okay, from here start.
Amplitude 1 by 4.
Okay.
Now A by 2 till it's 1 by 8.
இங்க வரைக்கும்.
1 by 8. 1 by 4, 1 by 8 is 3 by 8.
இது ஓகேவா? ஓகேவா? See, I will explain once again what he is saying. See, அவர் என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா ஒரு ரவுண்ட் இங்க வரைக்கும் இங்க just go here. So இது வந்து 1 by 4th of oscillation. So 1 by 4th of oscillation தான் we have found somewhere, no? T by 4. So 1 by 4th of oscillation is done. Now half of that, அது வந்து 1 by 8 as you said. So this oscillation plus this much will give 3 by 8. Clear dane? This is correct. Okay, this is perfect. Now we have found for half already. The yavar sonna madri in the line we have found that is nothing but T by 4. Now inga irundu inga varaikum varudha ennadu 1 by 8. That is nothing but T by 6. Now if we add them, we will be getting the answer. So total time taken will be what? T by 4 plus T by 6. How much? 5T by 12. This is the answer. Done. எதுக்குன்னு கேக்குறீங்களோ? See, listen here children. see here, இங்க இருந்து ஓகே இந்த எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம் வரைக்கும் போகும்போது how t by 4 oscillation wise பார்க்கும்போது how much oscillation is this? 1/4 of oscillation. This is actually 1/4 oscillation. So that is done. இனி இப்போ இங்க தானே இருக்கு, இங்க இருந்து half wave வரும்போது if this is A, this is actually A by 2 வரும்போது எவ்வளவு oscillation ஆயிடுச்சு? இந்த full வந்து 1/4. so இங்க half na 1/8. this is 1/4 na, this is nothing but 1/8. இது full வந்து 1/4. அப்ப இவ்வளவு மட்டும் வரும்போது this is 1/8. this displacement is x is equal to A by 2. so the time corresponding to x is equal to A by 2 கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்காக தான் இது போட்டிருக்கு. so time is equal to t by 6. so ரெண்டு டைம் ஆட் பண்ணும்போது we will be getting 3/8 oscillation. புரிஞ்சுதுங்களா?
3/8 ல கொடுத்திருக்காங்கல்ல, அதனால 3/4 into half னு எழுதலாம். 3/4 ஓட half. அப்ப மீன்ல இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுதுன்னா இங்க 1/4 ஆகுது, இங்க 1/4 ஆகுது. பாரம் முடிஞ்சிருக்குது. அடுத்து இங்க வந்து 3/4 போகும். அப்படி ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணா ஃபுல் ஆசிலேஷன் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆயிரும். இப்போ இந்த 3/4 ல half இங்க எடுத்து இங்க தான வரணும்.
இப்போ what we need to do now, இங்க ஏதோ எழுதி வச்சிருந்தேன். 3/8 is equal to 3/4 into 1/2. 3/8 is equal to 3/4 into 1/2. இப்போ எதுக்கு அது மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணணும்? இப்போ இது மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணும்போது 3/4 into 1/2 நம்ம 3/8 தான். but how we will connect this to this one?
I wanted to determine the position of the bob with respect to this.
கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். பொசிஷன் கண்டுபிடிச்சாலும் கூட கண்டுபிடிச்சும் போது எங்க இருக்குது? இங்க இருக்குதா? எங்க இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்குது? இங்க இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கா? இங்க இருந்து எங்க போயிட்டு இங்க போகும்போது t/4 டைம். அப்புறம் நிக்கு ஒரு நிமிஷம், 1/4 oscillation. திருப்பி வரும்போது t/2 டைம் 1/2 oscillation ஆயிடுச்சு. இனி இப்போ 1/2 oscillation ஆயிடுச்சு. இனி இங்க போகும்போது இது வந்து half of the amplitude. அப்போ வந்து 1/2 oscillation கூட 1/8 oscillation add ஆகும். அப்ப 3/8 வருதா? Anyone has any extra idea? Do you want to share something else? இதெல்லாமே வேற மெத்தட், or you have any doubts in this? How many of you understood this problem? How many of you did not understand? தெளிவா சொல்லுங்க. How many of you did not understand? சரி, நான் கேட்காம ஏன் என்கிட்ட கேட்கல? நான் அவ்வளோ கொடூரமான ஆளா? சொல்ல வேண்டியது தானே, புரியல சொல்லிட்டு. இதுக்கு என்ன தண்டனை தரலாம்? உடச்சிடுவேன். எக்ஸ்பிளைன் ஒன்ஸ் அகைன். இது நல்ல கொஸ்டின். ஓகே, ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். See, what they are asking is 3/8 of the oscillation க்கு எவ்வளோ டைம் ஆகும்? இதோட சிம்பிள் மினியேச்சர் கொஸ்டின் என்ன? half of the oscillation க்கு எவ்வளோ டைம் ஆகும்னு கேட்டா டைரக்டா சொல்லிடலாம் T/2 னு. 1/4 of the oscillation க்கு எவ்வளோ டைம் ஆகும்னு கேட்டா என்ன T/4 னு 1/4 னா T/4 னு சொல்லிடலாம். இப்போ 3/8 னு கேட்கும்போது தான் this problem. இது எப்படி ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணலாம்? that is the place where we will be having problem. So how we have done is, first one till it reaches here என்னாச்சு? full oscillation ஓட 1 2 3 4 இதுதானே full oscillation. so இப்படி வரும்போது என்னாச்சு? 1/4 of oscillation is done. அதுக்கு கரெக்டா எவ்வளோ T/4 டைம் ஆகும். so that is what written here. இனி என்னன்னா இங்க இருந்து இங்க ஃபுல்லா that will become, so 1/4 plus 1/4 என்ன ஆகும்? 1/2 ஆகும். 3/8 ஆகாது. இங்க இருந்து இங்க ஃபுல்லா போகும்போது 1/4, அங்கிருந்து half வரும்போது என்னது? 1/8. இங்க இருந்து இப்படி வந்து இங்க ஃபுல்லா போகும்போது இது ஒரு 1/4 oscillation தான். இப்போ 1/4 ஆயிடுச்சு. 1/4 கூட ஆட் பண்ணும்போது 1/2. அப்ப அது நமக்கு செட் ஆகாது. சரி, இங்க இருந்து ஃபுல்லா போகாம half போகும்போது அது வந்து 1/4 oscillation இல்ல, அதுக்கும் half 1/8 oscillation ஆயிடுச்சு. luckily 1/4 plus 1/8 ஆட் பண்ணும்போது என்ன வருது? 3/8 வருது. so here till this half of this, இதுக்குள்ள டைம் தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். so இது கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம் T/4. half போகும் சொல்லும்போது என்னது? ஆம்பிளிட்யூட மீன் பொசிஷன்ல இருந்து ஆம்பிளிட்யூட half வரைக்கும் போறதுக்காக தான் இங்கிருந்து தான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிருக்குது. so a cos omega t, ஆம்பிளிட்யூட் half வரைக்கும் போறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ டைம்? T/6. so T/4 இங்க half வரைக்கும் போறதுக்குள்ள டைம் T/6 ஆட் பண்ணும்போது 5T/12. இப்போ புரிஞ்சுதுங்களா?